The road where I'm standing is called as the Kanpur Allahabad Highway. Now, of course, I have to now call it Kanpur Prayagraj, but they're actually the Delhi Highway, the Delhi Calcutta Highway. That's the main road, and this is the point where the flyover portion begins. Now, the interesting part is that from this point onwards, the flyover is continuous. And when I first time came here, it was really fascinating. A continuous flyover escaping the whole city of Kanpur, and within no time, before you come to know, within minutes, you are outside this city. So that's the spectacular part of this one. And today I'm going to time it. I'm going to distance it. I'm going to clock everything, because every time I used to miss this board. So this is the board on top which says that the toll road ends. This is a curious guy looking at me what I'm doing. Many people have a lot of time over here. So this is the road where it splits into two parts. If you have to enter into the city, you have to go down, but not recommended if you're on the highway. And let's go back. So this is the road which is coming from Prayagraj, and this is heading towards Delhi. So that is the bypass. Now, the only thing that I'm worried about is how much it is going to heat up the GoPro. So basically, I've got a clamp. I'm going to put it on my car, and we are going to film the whole trip. So I don't know. I just hope for the best that my battery doesn't run out. So that's the start point, and we will see how much is the distance and the kilometers it clocks. So here we go. The time is 11:30 approximately. Yeah, it's 11:30 exact. And I have set my trip meter to 00. And here is the portion where the highway starts. Now, if you look at the construction of the highway, this flyway, it is a bit dated. You can come to know very easily that it has been conceived long time back. I tried to look for some information on the internet, whether is there anything related to it, but I found none. But despite its age, apparent age, it is in a really remarkable condition. And as you can see, even though it is midday and it's very, very hot, it's really hot, but you're going to skip the entire the city area, which is on both sides and underneath. Today is Monday. It's the first day of the week, so add on to the midday heat and being the first day of the week, relatively very less traffic. Now, it's not that this road doesn't have its share of problems. See, what happens is most of the trucks, 99.9% of the trucks need to take this flyover. It's inevitable. So once they go on top, there is a point where the police people decide to stop the trucks for security check. And over there is a traffic jam. So if at all you feel that before entering the flyover, if you are able to see some red lines ahead, so you can wait behind. Now it's already the recording is of 2 minutes approximately, and we have covered 2 kilometers already. And as you can see, there is an empty stretch of road ahead. So absolutely beautiful. Now, while the recording is on, let me dwell into a little bit about infrastructure. Now, road infrastructure is made by the government. Most of the highways are compulsorily done by the central government, that is the Ministry of Roadways and all that. Now, it takes money, it costs money. So, first government has to find out where they can get the money from, and then they can have these ambitious plans. Now, for a long time, either there was a lack of money or the money was siphoned off somewhere else. It can be either welfareism or it can be into people's pockets. So, as a result of that, the most neglected area of India was the road infrastructure, and it took a big hit. So, it's very heartening to see roads, especially in UP, now becoming much better. It's very heartening to see these kind of roads in India. But as I mentioned, this is an older road. It doesn't form part of the recent construction effort. But then, the best part is that before this road and after this road, it is a good road all the way. Now, we have almost covered 5 kilometers, and my GoPro is still going on. It has recorded around 4 minutes. And this is the portion where I begin to feel that I should go into a time lapse mode to save it from getting overheated. Okay, this is the one entry point, one add-on to the road. You cannot go back down from this portion. The traffic only adds on, and this is one place where the traffic builds on. Okay, so you have to be careful of this. And here there is one exit. Yeah, there's one entry and an exit. So this is one place where you can get down from the Kanpur into the Kanpur city. Now I haven't opened my Google Maps separately. Otherwise, it would have been a very interesting idea to show both Google Maps and the road as it is, going on Google Maps with the various landmarks in between. But that would be too ambitious, and especially I don't want to do it if I'm driving alone. Maybe sometime in the future, if I have a driving companion, that time I can do that stunt. So there are a couple of vehicles. There is one breakdown over here. Maybe his vehicle has overheated. You have to keep your vehicle in absolutely pristine condition if you have to attempt long distance travel, which many people in India don't do. They use water instead of coolant and all those stuff. So as a result, and then the traffic police don't fine them enough to deter them from coming on the main road. So that's that. Now we have covered 7 kilometers and we are into 6 minutes something. Now I am not too overtly worried about the overheating part because the breeze, there is a steady breeze flowing from the on the GoPro, so that part at least is taken care of. But let's keep the fingers crossed that for the complete of the journey, the GoPro should last. Now it is never about the problem of the battery. The battery life is good. But it is always to do with the kind of heat which is generated when you use the GoPro in the maximum settings. So I always shoot in maximum settings until and unless I have to do some really long videos wherein I go for a little lower settings. I reduce the bit rate, I remove the sharpness, because all these things takes processing power and it creates a problem. So we are somewhere in midway of the bridge. Last time I remember, I think it was 19 kilometers something. So we are exactly halfway at 9 kilometers. And so far my GoPro is recording without any glitches. I don't have any idea about the heat factor because The GoPro does not give any kind of indication except for when it overheats, it straight away switches off. So that's all as far as a warning that you can get. Okay, that's the beeper which hits, which sounds when I'm hitting 80. So that's the upper limit. It is the warning sign. Uh, now, as far as the speed limits are concerned on this bridge, I have not seen a signboard yet, or maybe I have missed it. But safe to say that on the highway which connects to the bridge, where there is written that toll road ends, up till that point it is 100 kilometers per hour. And beyond that, it will be a little bit, 80 is a safe bet. And if you have to be really on the safer side, you should not be crossing 60. That's another beeper. So here a few trucks have bunched up, and there are some slow moving vehicles. So this might uh, have to, I might have to slow down. So this is the ramp which I was talking about. This is the exit ramp, and this is also the place where last time I faced a traffic jam, because you can see the vehicles are lined up down below. Okay, it's out of view, and if these trucks have a long queue, then it comes onto the main bridge, and here is the point where there is a problem with the traffic, especially in the night or in the early hours. So I have done 13 kilometers as per the odometer, and it is now okay. Now I can see a signboard which says that it is speed limit is 50. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see the signboard is visible, and here there is another merging ramp. So this is the third one, somewhere in the middle of the place. So there you go. 50 is the speed limit for going on this bridge. We are now 11 minutes into the flyover. It's not exactly 11 minutes, because it's the point from which I started recording. So minus 30 seconds. And I'll be touching about 15 kilometers now. The GoPro is behaving fine. That's a relief. And I just hope it doesn't, stop in between. I was tempted to do a time lapse video, a time warp video, but then I decided to go for a full video, which, if required, later on I can speed up with some background music. Now, Kanpur is a really, really old city. It could have been a settlement earlier, but Now that's the portion where the flyway ends. I was unlucky by a few seconds because the moment the flyover was stopping, the GoPro turned off, and it is exactly. Let me just check my timings. It is exactly 25 kilometers, and it takes around 24 minutes. That I'll calculate afterwards. It takes around 20. It's 25 kilometers. It takes around 20 minutes to reach this point.